Hi, here's your Niall Sebastian Power Seeger. I'm doing the Facebook account niallpowerseeker.9 and it's showing universal communication and the catching of mirror effects. I'm gonna do this short video to share my opinion about what I did there because a lot of people saw it and they liked it. Well, first of all, for example, Jay-Z has a song Mirror Me Back. Dear Jay, in my case, it would be wrong to see it that way. Why? Because my forefathers, for example, if they communicate with me in the mirror cabinet, how it's called from humans, um, they gonna do the following thing. If you think your thoughts in a loop, put an X here and an X here, okay? And that's the direction how you think. Over here, you think about ape shit, okay? And over here, they drop something like it was dropped, like this, for the word ape shit in that case, okay? There was a drop brought to me by Johanna Kaster. She's like in the area where I'm living. She's living in the same house. And she's collecting stuff from everywhere and bringing it to me and showing me that stuff. She brought me that and showed me that nice piece with the ape on it. So, but what does it mean? It's a identification and a clarification. Why? Because if you had the thought ape shit here and you received a drop over here, it's the identification for that thought. But even if it's in my brain in that case, that thought, it doesn't have to be necessarily my own thought. The point is, people can't see and realize that in normal cases. I do a reflection for myself on a very high level, and I do reflect on my own thoughts inside my brain and collect in that what are my own thoughts and what is the input by the forefathers or others. In that case, that example I made, it's not a mirror me back question, it's a mirror yourself back question for the other being up in the sky communicating with me. Because he organized the input, that thought, for example, then he's bringing the proof. That could be one way how we can communicate in this mirror cabinet. So that's the non-mirror me back question. It's the mirror yourself inside my brain question. And that's the answer to it I just gave you. Okay? Got it? And that's just one way to communicate. There are many other ways and many other options to do the communication process. But what I showed here and what I talked about is exactly what you can find on my Facebook timeline, niallpowerseeker.9. And I just wanted to make clear that the sentence mirror me back would be wrong and right, because people from their view, if they don't have the option to reflect so much on their self, they gonna think it's their own thought, but it's not. And psychological, the human brain is prepared to always protect that this should be your thought, and that's why they can't see it, because these are psychological borders created by the human brain itself to protect the psychological health of the human being. Okay? As soon as the human being would realize that his own brain have thoughts which he would identify as his own, but they're not, it could lead to big psychological problems. So, okay, that's just for your information. And in general, hopefully this video do help some people to understand what I did on the Facebook page with other beings and what they did with my body, because that's how the system works in that case I just described. But it's absolutely important to understand we have many ways to communicate. That's why I'm gonna upload more and more videos to make it very transparent to others, that they can understand what we do. And musicians in general, including Jay-Z, are invited to contact me directly. I know I know that others shared information for the music project Evolution Live, which you can find on the Facebook account powersieger.9. But in general, direct meetings would be absolutely necessary in case that, for example, musicians or other people would like to start to learn this communication way directly for themselves to communicate with their forefathers. Because I can help with that, but I have to ensure that psychological, each human being individual is prepared to do each step of the learning period before a communication like that can happen. In general, in between a few weeks and a year, it is possible. The lady I just talked about, Johanna Kasta, who brought me also this stuff, without her knowledge, because she didn't know that my mom, for example, and others were using her brain and her body for the communication with me. After a while, I informed her. But for example, she's able to communicate with my mother today as well already, and I'm here just between 1.5 years, less than 2 years. So it is possible very fast, and it would be even possible to learn it after direct meetings in a long period without that everybody have to hang out with me the whole time, which is great for everybody. Okay, so hopefully this video helps you a little bit to understand that by catching the mirror effects to understand it a little bit better. And on top of what I already said, also birds and plants can be used for that. My Facebook account is showing all that, and I'm gonna upload more and more videos. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give me a like or share the video to your friends. Because maybe many people are interested in how to learn to communicate with their own forefathers and other species in the universe. If you have any questions, you can contact me by the Facebook Messenger directly. Peace, you're Niall.
Mach mal Wind. Mach mal bitte Wind in den nächsten 2 Minuten, liebe Whitney. Mach mal bitte mehr Wind. Noch mehr Wind. Noch mehr Wind. Jetzt höre ich es raschen. Noch mehr Wind. Noch mehr Wind. Noch mehr Wind. Noch mehr Wind. Sehr gut, Aufnahme 1, Ende zur Vorführung des gespiegelten Waffensystems. Danke an Whitney Houston.